Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm on a trail called Red Tractor. It's just around the corner here, and I did it a few weeks ago on my commensal 27.5, and I have to say I did not do it very well. I ended up walking most of it. Granted, it was very wet, but it's wet again today. Going to try it on the new bike. It's a 29er, so I'm hoping that's going to help, and I'm going to concentrate on a few sections that I really struggled with and ended up not doing, and hopefully I can improve. So by the time I got to this part of the trail, I was already traumatized. You can see why behind you. My favorite thing, lots of roots. So when I got to here, I spotted quite a technical bit coming up, and I said, no, I'm not doing it today. And I hope to achieve something today by doing it on the new bike. Interestingly, because I'm actually looking ahead now and spotting what's going on as opposed to looking down when I was so nervous, there is 3 different lines I can try, and there's one line here on the left that I didn't even see, so I'm going to try that out. And then 2 lines will break off of the technical bit down here, so we'll have a look at that a bit closer. So these are the 2 other lines I was telling you about. One on the left, again, I wouldn't have spotted that. I ended up here on the right, kind of following where the bike trail is, I suppose. And I looked at the routes here and just went, it's not happening. But I've actually spotted another line here. It looks quite technical. I don't know if I'm going to be able for it because it's a nice big route and then a drop after it. But I'll give it a go and then try and stay straight on after. I have a suspicion I might end up going this way initially, but I can always try it again. And then I'm going to try this, to me is the scariest line because of those off camber routes, and see if I can master that.
You can hear from the brakes that it was definitely wet conditions on this day, and before I would have allowed all the squealing of the brakes to put me off, but now I try to use it as a positive and remember to not continuously brake on tougher sections, but try and use them intermittently. However, on this section I could definitely do with using the brakes a bit less on the roots and therefore allowing the tyres a chance to grip.
So you can see the line that scared me most and I was most worried about was the most troublesome. Maybe a little bit to do with me and over braking as well, but I conquered it. Not very pretty, but I got through it and I really enjoyed it. So this area here was another point that I was probably off my bike. The lead-in is sketchy enough. I took the puddle line instead of taking on the roots, so today I'm going to try and take them on and unweight the front wheel and just go straight over them. Then it gets quite rooty here, and the right line is a lot of drops and stuff, but you can see that it's easier to get to because it's actually the only line I saw when I did do it. There is another line on the left hand side which I would be able to keep a lot more speed on because it's more straightforward, but it'll be harder to get to. So I need to think about getting up onto here so that I open myself and the line up to get onto that left line. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks a million for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because it does help the channel. Thanks a million. Take care of yourselves and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.